well, she has my phone, she has my phone. I guess at the time she was paying for his phone, so he thought that she took it.
December of last year, he had received another ticket on...
I don't want to hear about tickets.
I made 2 payments.
You have proof that you made
I was just trying to find it. I was trying to find out.
I have been friends for 30 years.
Yes.
During the course of that...
I can't pay back what I don't have, right?
The lawyer just so happened to be my aunt's boyfriend, so what I thought I was signing was temporary guardianship over my child for when she went down.
It was a personal loan, not an auto loan.
Personal loan from whom?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Her bank.
My bank.
He's offered the house. This is not the first.
Purchased from you.
Yes, ma'am.
And
That there is justice for acts like this.
went.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
She called me because her ex-girlfriend was
what?
You know, I always love my son, but I just want to know, business is business.
Jet Harold Ross is suing her daughter,
Contacted you with regard to reserving...
Shiva and Roya Morendi, for damaging her apartment.
I don't remember anything.
Well, this is all different parts of... Well, there's also blood on all the carpet.
Word of mouth that she was putting a league together, and we thought it'd be fun to do. We're older ladies, and we wanted to do something.
Yelling at me, controlling boss, and told me she want me to get out because I'm not helping her out.
Karen Robbins says former landlord Karen claims the living conditions in Jet...
Into the lease. The first month there were so many issues, and I was supposed to say, yes, ma'am.
But let me go over the facts of the case.
18-year-old Jordan Latin says fellow motorists Jerry and Karen Cruz are responsible for an accident on the road. The defendants claim the accident was Jordan's fault.
Now,
I gave all the information to my mother, and then when she tried to call them, she found out it was the wrong number.
and you were
Is suing her ex-boyfriend.
Around May of 2013.
individually owned. And did you explain that to her?
Yes, ma'am.
She explained that to you. That she...
I had talked to her about it, and she said it was... I had actually talked to the property management company.
When I picked up the motorcycle, he said that he had insurance.
No, we didn't. Cousins don't discuss that.
I didn't find out it had broken down until I had gotten home and found the car in my driveway. She had it towed to my house. Then at that time I called her.
I don't care. Right now, they don't have a car, and they don't have their $3,000.
The deal's as is, and I felt bad because of the situation.
Well, I feel you're going to feel worse.
I wouldn't.
You're going to feel worse.
Candy Justice is suing her ex-girlfriend, Shira Bird, for a fraudulent check she cashed on her behalf and the return of a bike.
How long have you known each other?
About 13, 14 years.
Just as from the neighborhood, friends, school?
No, we used to date.
For how long?
A year.
In the beginning?
Yes.
Correct. And she kept the check, and that's why we're here.
Yeah.
You can't keep the check. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. You gave him the truck as part of a settlement. You took the Volkswagen 2 years ago. What possible right do you think you have to keep the insurance money from Mr. Hammonds, who fixed the truck?
Well,
Just give me the answer.
I don't have one.
You sure don't. You got to give him the money back. Judgment for the plaintiff, that's all. As sort of bailment. And you have a certain responsibility to keep the goods.
Yes.
And I gather you did not.
There's insurance on the buildings, but it doesn't insure the contents.
And your father.
I mean, it hurts me from the pits of my soul. I mean, it hurts to have to be, going through something like this with your father. We don't speak anymore because of this. So it's...
22-year-old Chelsea Resch is suing her former friend.
The defendant says that it's really your fault that he took the car.
Court for the same thing. He was suing her for the same amount for her impound, and he lost. So I guess he just wanted to take it upon me since I was younger to sue me too.
And she didn't have all the money right away.
Yes.
So she said she would give you how much?
She told me that she would give me the $1,500. She said that's
$700 a month.
Now, where were you living before you moved into Miss Cashell's apartment?
We were living in Rancerstown, Maryland, which is about 5 minutes up the road from where we live with Miss Cashell.
Who were you living with?
2 other roommates.
And what were you paying?
We were paying $600 there.
And how much were you paying in Miss Cashell's apartment?
We were paying $620 when we first got there and $640 by the time she left.
I'm going to say... Thank you. Tell me your last name.
Kuchke, Caress Kuchke.
Do you live in the same mobile park?
I used to. I don't live there no more.
When did you move?
I'm confused about the whole situation. I mean,
it's been really stressful being with this girl, and I've been taking care of her for all of this time, and I had to find my own way home from New Jersey.
We're not in New Jersey, in your underwear. We're at home in March.
We had another laptop.
You're the boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, since they never registered the car, because Slick here didn't drive it all the time.
I drove it every day.
Yes, he did.
Every single day.
Now, why don't you tell me about the accident you had while you were driving it without insurance?
I drove into the back of a lady. There wasn't a scratch on her car. I stood out the car, gave her all my information. No police was called. It wasn't a serious incident at all.
He also stole my cross that I bought in Rome, blessed by the Pope, my diamond, which is 1 carat diamond.
You sold a car to Miss Daniels